Good morning, good day, and good evening for whenever you might be watching this. It's Chris Campbell from Sega Science. What's up, everybody? So I'm on the road. We have access to a private, quote-unquote, creek that is on private land. And even though the rains have been coming, we have another chance to get out and do some fossil hunting. So I'm going out and meeting up with RJ Reynolds, who helped set this up and make this happen. So I'm pretty excited. I didn't think I was going to have anything else. I happened to have a day off for work. By happen to have a day off of work, I mean I took a day off of work to extend my weekend a little bit longer. And I'm pretty excited. I'm really, really excited. And I'm even more excited now because I just saw a bald eagle. America! Anyway, the last time I saw a bald eagle on the way to a fossil hunting trip, I saw like 8 of them, which was crazy. I'd never seen that many bald eagles in a single day in Florida. So I'm hoping that we'll be just as lucky as we were last time. And I think I might see... Nope. That was not a bald eagle. That was a very different animal. Anyway, I was hoping to catch one on camera. But yeah, I saw a whole bunch the last time I saw just one. And it turned out to be a fantastic day filled with megs. Basically megs on demand. So I'm hoping that happens today. But of course, I will gladly give up a whole bunch of megs for just one mastodon or mammoth tooth. You know, I think that's a pretty fair trade. But I'm gonna try some different techniques today because I know this creek is gonna be flowing because the water at the Peace River is above 5 feet, which means it's moving out there. And there's been a lot of rain, so this creek needs a lot of rain to really start pushing some water through. And erosion is our friend, so I'm hoping it will be really flowing and really pushing out some of the old scum that tends to, get set up on the bottom of creeks when it's not raining. And I'm hoping it's just blowing stuff out and just blowing out everything, and I find a complete mammoth, skeleton, which would be awesome. But yeah, that's my hopes. Call me a dreamer. Anyway, so we're on our way. It's gonna be badass. I'm stoked. Life is good. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. So thank you for joining me. Let's get to it. Here we are, and the creek is very low. I figured with all the wind, we'd be getting some movement and a lot of water flow, but it's not as much as I expected. There's RJ in his natural environment with shovel in hand. So what I'm doing over here, you may recognize this if you're a fan of the show. That is where I found that big 4-inch meg the first time I ever went out with. Let me start that again. This is where I found that 4-inch meg with RJ, the second trip we ever had, the first time ever to this creek. And so I'm gonna pull these leaves out of the way and get a good idea of what's down here. And so you can see the level of fossils here and fossiliferous material in this whole section that's been eroded. And a lot of this erosion pushes this way down to this creek. So I'm gonna clear the leaves out of this area and see how we look. Hopefully, we will pull in some fossils. So let's hop to it. All right, here's the problem. Very, very little flow, only through the shallowest, narrowest of areas. This has some decent gravel and there's some movement. And I've been searching these gravel beds and things along the turn along this very, very tiny, tiny creek, which is fun, it's beautiful. But there's really, so far, not a lot found. I am going to keep at it and not give up. This may not end up being a video because nothing been found, but I did find this just now. So that's something. Nice Hemi. Come here. Clean Hemi. No, I'm wrong. From the back it looked like a Hemi. That is a tiger. Got a tiger shark. So, there you go. I like tigers a lot. I'm gonna keep at it, see what we can find. I think we got a blade here. Yep, a little bit of a blade. That's something. A little meg blade. Not bad. All right. On the board, sort of. Halfway on the board, maybe? All right, let me show you guys some of the other stuff that's here in this, just in this area. Kind of neat, interesting. If I can find where I put it. We got big chunks of bone, a couple other smaller teeth. This is kind of cool. That is transverse process to what I believe to be a small mammoth, but it's just the transverse process to a vertebrae. Let's see. Some of the bone shards. Don't tell me what that is. Looks like the head of some kind of something. That's part 2 Pleistocene armadillo. Bone shard, big bone shard, or bigger bone shard. But just not finding any whole pieces, which is typical for like a gravel bed like this because things have tumbled to get to this point. So keep searching, see if I find something more video worthy. A little something down in the creek, and I do mean a little something. I can barely even pick it up. Ooh. Tiny but pretty. First person view here. FPV fossil hunting. I'll view down this tiny little creek. Oh, it opens up low. Gravel beds. Ooh, looks like a dead alligator. Very much dead. It looks like scales from the skin. I could be wrong. That is a jaw of something else. So I was wrong. Maybe an armadillo. I don't know. Yeah, armadillo. Yeah, still makes me think alligator there. Who knows? It's dead. We got a toe bone here. Not sure to what, but it could be camelid, could be any number of animals. It's not the cleanest, but you can see the joints there. Definitely a toe bone. I will keep that. Got a big chunk of very light porous bone that turns out to be tortoise shell. Very cool. And lots of other stuff. So we're going to continue looking this area. I feel it's kind of Pleistocene. I might be able to find maybe some horse teeth. That'd be cool. Let's keep at this area. Look at a tiny little tiger shark. Me too. Nice little tiger shark. Got a nice hemi here. Oh, it's got a corner broke. But Hemiprecis. So I found this tool and I thought, what a silly little tool, and I started just playing with it. And this thing is great for days like this when the water's too low that I can't dive. And I'm not going to devolve myself into actually sifting, but I'll scratch through the surface when I find fossil beds and see what I can find. So there's that. That's good. Onward. There's that piece. There's the other side of the animal. Maybe bobcat, maybe? It looks like, could be. Two, they're far apart. Unfortunately not modern. It's always good to get a look at the anatomy of living things. Well, currently alive, but not this thing. Looks like, no idea. Definitely canine. There's the little creek. I've hiked all the way back to where it hits the Peace River, which today is absolutely stunning and beautiful. It actually looks like it might be workable. I guess it's not as high as what they're saying online. But time to head back to the car. It has not been a great day for fossiling, but it has been a great day to come out here and look for fossils. So a fun hunt, an enjoyable day. Unfortunately, conditions are just not quite right for me. Water needs to come up in the Peace River another 1.5 feet, 2 feet, and I'll be styling. So let's hope that's what happens. I'm gonna head back out, get to the car, and we'll take a look at the stuff I found later. 1 meg blade, the rest just interesting small little teeth and a toe bone. So you don't always come out here and slay it, but it's still worth the time to get out if you have the opportunity. Looks like another tiger, but not as pretty. It's a bit beat up, but still a tiger. I keep tigers because I love them. All right, looks like we've got another Hemi. No root though. Oh yeah, it's not bad Hemi. Good dark color. Nice.